Hey everyone, Donna Nelson, welcome. I hope you had a good day. So, welcome to episode 25 of Rooted in Wisdom, a daily dose of Donna. Today, our topic is one of those that's near and dear to my heart because I am an expert in this area through my lived experience, and it is a top mistake that multi-passionate entrepreneurs make all the time. And it's one of the number one reasons why, if you're a multi-passionate entrepreneur, that you absolutely need to have a coach to keep your ass focused and doing what matters most. So I think I've mentioned before that very often these little bits of wisdom come from conversations that I have during the day with either clients or just passing conversations or things that I observe in the community, any of that kind of good stuff. So today is no exception to that. So what is that top mistake that multi-passionate entrepreneurs make all the time? And that is the good and the bad of being a multi-passionate entrepreneur is that you never run out of ideas. You will always have a way to make money and do something bigger and something better. But because of that, you have so many ideas, implementing becomes a problem. You either get stuck not knowing what to implement, or you're implementing too many things. So, if you're not familiar with this series, I am an empowerment coach in the areas of life and business for multi-passionate entrepreneurs, usually, business leaders, and those conscious change makers who really want to lead from within. So whether you want to up your game in business, have better relationships, make more money, have more abundance in all areas of your life, improve your mental, physical, and emotional well-being, or just feel more spiritually connected to in your journey to wholeness, you need to have a foundation that is rooted in the wisdom of both science and soul. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you on the daily here. So having this, as I titled it, stop floundering and focus. So the challenge becomes for these multi-passionate entrepreneurs is either feeling stuck, not knowing what to implement, or having so many things going on that you dilute yourself and you dilute your dreams. So nothing gets 100%. I mean, there is only 100%. So if you've got 5 or 6 things going on, what's getting those percentages? And from that, what results are coming out of that? So I always ask when I'm having these conversations with someone that either wants to start implementing ideas or has a lot of stuff going on and they can't figure out why nothing is really working, or they're trying to find their purpose because they have all of these things that they love and want to do but can't. So the question is always why. And whatever the answer is, the question is why. And whatever the answer is, the question is why. And whatever the answer is, the question is why. Until we get to the why, you don't know what the fucking what is. You've got to get to why. And it doesn't matter if you have 6 things going on. You've got to get to the why, and where the most compelling answer to the why is living in your body. And it, in my course coming up, Breakthrough to Wholeness, it's the foundational work. I mean, it is the foundational course of everything that I do. So for somebody that is just starting out on their journey or needs to get refocused or figure out what their purpose is, the Breakthrough to Wholeness is the place. It is broad and it is deep, and you will come out absolutely having fantastic clarity, feeling better about yourself, and having more of a sense of purpose. And I wrote some notes for myself that I wanted to make sure that I mention. One of the things that we do in that course is, which made me, I was thinking about this today, and this is why this whole talk kind of came into play in my head, because in that course, when we, to say in what we're talking about, right, when you have all of these different interests, right, all of these different things going on, there's a lack of clarity of purpose. And while they all may be meaningful, and they all may be worthy, and they all, maybe really get you excited and how you want to help and serve and all of that, there's still really a bigger, more overarching mission, right? A bigger purpose. And one of the things that we do in the Breakthrough to Wholeness program is create a personal mission manifesto. Now, I've done this since, you can see, so I have mine by me every day. The first one I created was in 2004. That's such a long time ago. And then, and that was kind of a pledge that a personal pledge that I wrote to myself about my overarching values and purpose and way of living and being that I wanted to have as part of my life. And then in 2006, I'll just say I updated it, but they're really still two separate guides for me to a mission statement. So in the Breakthrough to Wholeness program, we create a personal mission manifesto. And that is your guide every day for what matters most, your values, your purpose, why you're living, and how you're being, and what your actions are. So it narrows it down to what matters most, and then that helps guide those decisions on what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. So, and as long as you live by that, then you'll stay in alignment with that, right? But, if you're kind of human like me, shit'll go out the window, and then you got to regroup. And actually, I was telling a business friend of mine today that it's the reason that I do this Breakthrough to Wholeness every year, because I do it for me too. So when the students are going through it, the participants are going through it, I'm going through it myself to get regrounded, to get refocused, to hone in. Because as we're learning and we're growing every day, there's things that are shifting within us. At least they should be. And if you're feeling really stagnant right now and stuck, and you're not really sure what your next thing is, in whatever area of your life that is, then you should be doing the Breakthrough to Wholeness to get yourself out of that stuck or feeling stagnant or having this kind of lack of purpose, or lack of clarity, any of those things in any area of your life. It totally will be a breakthrough and very transformational for you. And if you don't think that it is, I'll give you your money back. Doesn't really matter to me, because everybody has fantastic results that participate and go through and do the work. And I'm there every step of the way and offer free coaching along the way within the course. So it is, I don't know, you kind of can't lose unless you don't do it. So, of course, there's a million other ways to get there, right? But this just happens to be what I'm doing right now, and I want to help you with that. So talking about, did I even finish what I was even talking about, right? Talk about stop floundering and focus. That's what I was talking about. When we were too many things going on, we're diluting our mission and our vision and our dreams, and we're diluting each one of those things that we're doing. And as a result, we're diluting ourselves, because You're diluting yourself because you're not feeling like anything is working to your potential, to its potential, and all the possibilities that are out there are not being achieved because there's a piece here, a piece here, a piece here, and it's getting diluted. The energy is getting diluted around each one of those, and your energy is getting diluted, and you're going to be exhausted and frustrated, and nothing is working to the extent that your vision or your dream for that thing would be. So when things aren't working, it's because you've diluted them. So pick one and do that. And when you're tired of doing that one, go do something else, but don't do them all at the same time. A word from the wise. Been there, done that. So we know that you want to help everybody. And you want to do everything, but you can't. So stop deluding yourself. Go pick something. Hire a coach. Join my program. Something. Because you've created a pattern now as a multi-passionate entrepreneur. Know your weaknesses. You have a pattern of picking too many things, doing too many things, and diluting. So you need to help to break those patterns. And self-coaching is kind of hard because of patterns. So, all right, that's my wisdom for today. See you next time.